Hey, what's up, guys? Austin from Know Your Music again, and I've got another review today. This time we're going to do another list, okay? And this one's going to be the 2015 number one country songs, okay? From Billboard, all the number ones, 2015. Got them all right here, okay? Not as many as you would think. There was a couple tracks that year that really kind of took over the charts and made it so there wasn't enough room for a lot of other songs on there, but we'll go through them all anyway. The first one, My Baby's Got a Smile on Her Face by Craig Wayne Boyd, a new guy, okay? His first number one. Guy and the girl, they stayed up a little bit late, it says. The girl is satisfied, okay? They don't talk when he gets home, okay, because they're aiming on not getting too much sleep again tonight. That's all it really comes out and says as far as what's in the lyrics. It's just the connotation there that kind of makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up a little bit. So take that as you will, but that's, you know, I mean, really there's no dirty language or anything like that. The song is good, modern, mellow, country pop song, easy to listen to. Something in the Water, Carrie Underwood, the second number one from last year. Talking about getting baptized and to change your broken life forever, essentially. It's a good Christian tune, and it's an up-tempo country ballad. It's got a lot of piano in there, but it does have some good bass drums and so forth that kind of keep it driving rhythmically. Next one, I See You by Luke Bryan. They're going to the bar to get over somebody. Their friends buying the guy drinks. There's women all around. Okay, the guy finds a girl and takes her home, and the guy can't get over another girl because he sees her everywhere she goes. So it's a grief-stricken man, and he's drowning his sorrows. And of course, you know, it does mention that he might be taking somebody else home to do something out of wedlock. Take Your Time, Sam Hunt. This is an interesting thing. Sam Hunt has been interesting from the get-go. He's more of a talker than he is a singer, but he, you know, at least he sings the choruses, and it's, you know, it's backed up by, you know, modern day country pop. Okay, this camera needs to be just a tad readjusted. That's better. Okay. Anyway, Take Your Time, Sam Hunt. The guy just wants to start a conversation with a girl, okay, just innocent conversation. Another guy, or maybe other guys, they've tried getting her drunk, and the guy says the girl basically could have told him to go to hell, okay. She didn't. The guys didn't get her drunk. It sounds like the start of a good relationship to me, or at least a good start to a relationship, which is nice. This one doesn't really push too hard on the innuendo or anything like that. It does not try to make you feel like this particular guy is going to try to buy her drinks and get her drunk. It really is sort of the innocent man walking up to the pretty girl. You know, they are presumably in a bar, but doing everything nicely, innocently, maybe classy, and that's, I chuckle a little bit with surprise because you don't see a lot of that on the radio right now. Okay, usually it's sort of the opposite. You know, the guy's sort of forcing it, you know, and the girl's saying, "Okay, give me a drink," and it's, you know, so forth and so on. This one really seems pretty innocent to me. Girl Crush by Little Big Town. The thing with this one, it was a troublemaker for all the wrong reasons, okay? This song got a lot of backlash on country radio because it's one of the girls from the band, Little Big Town, is singing the lead vocals on the track, okay? She's got a girl crush. When Little Big Town came back, did the interviews about, that's not what the song is about, please listen to the lyrics. Then the country music backlash started, but then the pop culture backlash, or stopped, excuse me, the country music backlash stopped, but the pop culture backlash started up at that point in time. Oh, why? Because it's, basically they're saying that these guys are demeaning a certain lifestyle now because they said that that's not what the song is about. Anyway, it's a song by a group who has in the past shown that they are, God-fearing, that they do like to abide by the moral standards that a lot of Christians would go for. Maybe with the exception of having a drink or something like that. But when the song was released, you could tell the intention was not there to cause any kind of a stir. It was a play on words, and it totally got blown out of proportion. But anyway, the song is talking about a girl who has a crush on the fact that her ex has a new girl, okay? And that the new girl, basically, she wants to be that girl. And it's got a sensual tone to it, but it doesn't have any lyrics that support that, so to speak. Totally taken out of context, the entirety of the song when the whole, when everybody was blowing up about, I can't believe they released this song and so forth and so on, talks about tasting her lips, and just a myriad of things along those lines, simply because she wants to put herself in that girl's place, okay? She's lost the man. She wants to be the girl that the man has now picked up and is going out with, so to speak. That's what that song is about. I'm sorry if it sounded a little bit preachy on my part here, but there's just too many people getting too easily offended in both directions, okay? And this song really brought it out both ways. So that's this one, and that's what it's really about, okay? Next track, Kick the Dust Up by Luke Bryan. Basically farming all day, partying on the weekend. Fill your cup up, he mentions. Might be putting soda in there, right? He does say going to a bar, though, and $10 drinks. Now, I can't imagine somebody paying $10 for an orange soda or something like that. So, I don't know. Take that as you will. And A Jar Full of Clear. Those of us with West Virginia backgrounds understand what that is. He's talking about moonshine. So there's that. Aside from that, the lyrics are clean. The music is up-tempo. It's not heavy. It's good, easy to listen to. Vocally, clean song. House Party, another one by Sam Hunt that went up to number 1. There is some innuendo in this track. Talking about waking up the neighbors, shaking the floor, and, rattling the roof. House party, okay? House party. These things, waking up the neighbors and so forth, happen when somebody's partying too loud, right? But in the song, the innuendo is driven by the fact that the guy says that he's going to come over to his girlfriend's house and they're going to have a party all by themselves. Okay, so there's that one. Strip It Down, Luke Bryan. Again, Luke Bryan. This one's a very sensual song. The music is such that it's romantic, okay? The guy runs his fingers down the girl's back. There's innuendo throughout the lyrics. Trying to get the relationship back to the way it used to be is what's talked about here. Talking about dirty dancing, being sexual, and pulling the guy's belt from his jeans. So all around, you can kind of tell what that track is about. Next one, Die a Happy Man by Thomas Rhett. He does mention drinking a bottle of wine. He says all this guy needs is the girl's love to make him happy, that's a great thing as far as I'm concerned. And he does talk about the girl's dresses, not really in any particular way. Okay, so he's not really aiming at anything really bad to come out right there. It doesn't sound like. The last number 1, Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, another new guy, a traditional country singer. To throw my opinion in here real quick, I'm very happy to see that a traditional country singer has topped the chart again. It seems like even though George Strait and Alan Jackson and these guys are still releasing albums, getting songs on the radio, it's few and far between when anything like that hits number 1. This one did, okay? Now, let's get down to the content here, okay? We're talking about a guy who spent his nights in the bar. He loved, not loves, but loved liquor. Says the girl is as smooth as whiskey and as sweet as wine, as warm as brandy, and that he is stoned on her love. Now, we're mentioning all kinds of stuff in the lyrics here. Nothing is present tense, and nothing is talking, there's not really any time in here where he's actually talking about doing the deed of drinking these things or, being stoned or anything like that. Stoned in this case I'm taking to mean drunk, not high. Okay? But the fact is, all those words are in there, and they're in there as descriptive terms for a girl and his relationship with her and their love. However, they're also in there as familiar terms because the subject is all over country radio today, and it's familiar with people. So that's why he's used those terms as descriptions. Anyway, your last number one track from 2015. I realize this review ran long, and I realize it was very opinionated in my part. Reason being, and again, I apologize for having it on this forum. However, I will never apologize for giving my opinion, okay? There are some things that touched really close to home with me on this. One thing is the fact that I have always been a fan of traditional country music, even though I do enjoy a lot of modern country music. I think that the whole pickup truck, tailgate, bonfire, party down south anthems, girls in cutoff jeans, has run its course, okay? Next, the song, like I mentioned, Girl Crush, I don't know of a better forum than on a music review site to really talk about that song and its impact to people like my audience that will understand these lyrics and what this song is really about. So, sort of preaching to the choir, I know, I understand. But these things are very, they do touch very close to home with me because I'm passionate about this type of thing, and that's why I put them in this review with these songs. If this is the first review of mine that you've watched, don't let it, just know that I don't throw my opinions into these things very often, okay? It's fact-checking page that I have here, and my opinions I usually keep to myself, and I have another channel for expressing my opinions as well, not this one. But those two things go along so well with these songs on this music chart from 2015, and the fact that both of these tracks hit number one seemed like the perfect place to bring it up and let you guys know what I was thinking. Anyway, that is it for this one, folks. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Comment. Request. Tell me if you think that I'm way out of line in the comments. Just whatever, tell me what you think, okay? I'm cool with it. Email, knowyourmusicnow@yahoo.com. Facebook, search Know Your Music. You will see the logo. You can click on that. You can come to the page, and you can tell me whatever you want to tell me. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. Request any kind of reviews. I'm not kidding you. Somebody told me to do a review on rap, okay? It's cool. Whatever you want. I'll do it. I'll get you some reviews. Thank you again for watching, and thanks for listening to me babble on for almost 15 minutes here. And I really appreciate you guys, checking this stuff out, and I will talk to you again soon.